This is going to be an incredibly short Autorestomod. We've had our longest episode last time. This time, we're probably going to have our shortest episode. Okay? Okay. So what am I talking about today? Well, today I'm going to be talking to you about brake lines and bleeding brakes, and something that you can run into that can be a real issue if you're working with these suckers right here, which is stainless steel brake lines. Now, stainless is my go-to. I know a lot of you guys are going to talk about NICOP and all this other stuff for brake lines. I don't like it. It's nothing personal. I think NICOP, if that's what you want to do for your brake lines, that's just fine. But personally, I like the look of this because this looks a lot more like a stock brake line than a NICOP line is going to look. The NICOP is easier to bend. It's got a lot of other advantages that this stuff doesn't have, but this will never, ever, ever go bad. Okay, so you've installed your brake lines and you're trying to bleed your brakes and they won't bleed. Or they'll bleed, but they don't bleed and stay bled. In other words, you'll drive the car down the road, come back 5 minutes later, and you've got a soft pedal again and you don't know why. You're checking every one of the fittings on these brake lines right here, and guess what? There's no fluid there. What's going on? Why is it doing that? It is one of the big disadvantages of the stainless steel brake line. When you put a stainless steel line on a car, the ends of these fittings don't necessarily tighten up like you would want them to initially. You really have to work very hard to make that happen. What I'm going to say is this. When you have a brake line like this kind of brake line, you want to make sure that this is completely tight using a line wrench. The reason for that is you can actually get air coming in around this fitting right here into the system, but not get fluid coming back out because the air is a smaller molecule than the brake fluid that you're going to be using. I had this happen on our 2005 Suburban. 2 shops could not get the thing to bleed down. The old man here took the 2005, tightened up all the fittings to within 1 inch of their life because we used stainless on it, and Viola, the brakes bled. There you go. So, that's your fast little episode. I told you this thing was going to be quick. That's your fast little episode from Autorestomod this week. Do me a favor, go out and check out the Patreon account. At the $10 a month level, you get monthly meetings with me, theoretically, on Zoom. This month I messed it up. Anyway, you get those monthly meetings with me on Zoom, and we have officially launched our first Patreon video for the guys on the deal. We're going to be doing tech videos after this one, but I just want to let you know that those are coming out. So about once a month, we're going to be putting a tech video up if you're a member of Patreon. It does not affect anything we do here on Autorestomod or Man It Mechanic, so keep in mind of that. Another thing I'd like you to do is go out and subscribe to the channel. Click that bell for notification. If you don't click that bell for notification, you're never going to know what's going on. And the way the algorithms are running right now, if you're just trying to find us out there on YouTube, it's getting harder and harder to do just that. So do me a favor and go out and subscribe to the channel. I'm not worried about the 100,000. I don't care about that anymore. I just want you to be able to find the tech that you need. Finally, and all, be nice to each other, be kind to each other, love on each other. Have a great week, and we'll see you next time on Autorestomod. These things right here, I love them. And yet, they can be very, very frustrating. Very frustrating. Like, want to strangle things. Maybe not people. Because if I say that on YouTube, probably some police department or municipality will be in my yard in half an hour with a little black Crown Vic swing. Mr. Ford, please come out of the house with your hands up. And all I've said is strangle things. I'm not going to kill anything.